Hi guys, and welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and today we are going to be looking at the markets as they are recovering favorably after we determined some, double bottoms and some potential good plays that could be coming in. We're moving back into structures that we didn't want to break below, and we're going to be talking about that and today's small update, right? A small market update. So let's go see what is happening with market cap. And if you enjoy the content that we produce here, you find value in it, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. It lets us know that the comments or the content is well received. And yeah, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. Let's move on to that main screen. Market cap. Where are we at on the daily? We are finding a bounce after we had the hidden divergence. We are moving above the 618, which is good, and we do want to confirm breaking out of this resistance that we have up here and breaking back out of that and ultimately move above 1.92 trillion and 2 trillion, right? But for now, we are okay. We're probably going to hit this upper area and test it as a resistance. Once we test it, we're going to be able to determine, where we could go. But for now, like I said yesterday, a little bit of a waiting game. We're still neutral at 44.70, but we're going to move on to Bitcoin where the magical things are happening. Now, Bitcoin had that hidden divergence. We broke back into the structure. We were rejecting 40,542. We are now breaking above that area, which is good. And hopefully we can hold back into the triangle, letting us know that we are within the structure. And that breakout was just a fake breakout. Maybe, we moved too massively on the movement down and we just got scared as a market. But you know that we're ultimately not breaking out of the structure. So if we go to this other chart, that's going to have a lot of lines. I'm going to look really messy here for a second. You're going to notice that we're also breaking above our resistance of 40,997, which is pretty good. We held support 39,291, but ultimately we got above 40,997. And if we do get above this area and we confirm being above this area, next target is going to be 42,996, right? So good targets we have. Hopefully Bitcoin can continue with its upwards motion and we break out of this triangle structure again to the upside. And that's going to be fairly good. So throwback again could have just gotten us to that resistance. Again, hidden divergence helping us rally a bit, and we'll see how it keeps on moving. But the interesting things start to happen here. If you remember the stream, we talked about a potential double bottom coming in, right? Double bottom coming in with strong bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. We're starting to get our movement up. And again, getting above that 20 moving average, which is good. Right now, we came back down, back tested it. Still moving outside of it, so we could keep on rallying, which is again fairly good. That's what we were expecting to get with this double bottom. But the only thing that we have right now is this divergence starting to come in here. So this divergence is going to be bearish in nature. It's going to be a hidden bearish divergence that is going to put pressure on the price, and we're starting to see applied. We start to see that pressure stagnating and struggling to go higher, right? But we had a very nice 4-hour candle here, rallying 3.65%. So again, very nice rally. And right now we're still trying to go on the green. But as we keep on going higher, this pressure is going to still be applied on the price, particularly if we still make more of this positive momentum. Now we also have this against the RSI. And we can see that RSI stagnating. And part of that, again, is the pressure that we're seeing built on the price. And like I said, hopefully we can continue. We are trying to stay above that 20 moving average, which is fairly good. And we're going to go to the 1-hour chart and see if we have anything there that would suggest anything different. So the 1-hour chart, right? We do have some small breaks here that I can immediately see on negative momentum islands, which is fine. We had the bullish divergence, double bottom coming in, breaking a resistance line, right? We back tested it here, fell into it, after we posted the video, the short video. After we on the live stream, we were able to see that we were bouncing out of it again, which is good, and it formed basically this dip that we had at 2 p.m. formed the double bottom. And the double bottom coming into play, holding with bullish divergence, helping us to rally. We broke in the neckline. And the target on that move comes up here at 42,021, right? So if you remember, we said earlier we got to get above 42,000 and change. I think it's a little bit higher of a target that we have, 40,900 maybe. But it does get us near that target, right? And we start to look for movements up from here. So impulse up, we are consolidating, right? More or less sideways motion, not where we want to consolidate. Down sloping, so we can pump again. Is where we want to go. So this breaks makes it to where we're not creating anything bearish, right? So high on the price, lower on the price, and high on the price. We are coming in positive momentum, less positive momentum, and more positive momentum, right? So we're following the price. Here, high, right? Low, and then high again. So even from back here, low on the price, high on the price, low on the RSI, high on the RSI. So we have nothing bearish for now, and that is good. That tells us that we could continue running and try to go for this measure move on the double bottom again. That comes from here to here. That's where I measured, right? The bottom of this candle to the neckline, and then that's where we're anchoring to. So again, good stuff coming in for Bitcoin. Again, I just want to jump in, tell you the update, why we're pumping, why we're rallying. You know, we talked about this on the live stream. If you're catching the live streams, we talked about this double bottom coming into play and where it could potentially lead. We hadn't targeted the move, but we had, determined that we were creating what seemed to be a double bottom back then. And we're at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central when I came live. So we're at this candle. Again, we're just starting to determine that the double bottom was going to be formed. We had not reached that neckline. So again, we were looking for that potential pattern formation, and we're just getting basically that confirmation. So we're going to move on to Ethereum, and we're going to talk about that real quick. I have not updated the Ethereum chart from what we did last night. Again, just jump in quick, hidden divergence, getting that rally. We said range that we're in, 3,158 to 2,891. We're hopefully going to go to the upside. And we are aiming for a 3,158 for now, which again is fairly good. Liking where Ethereum's at, is recovering, but it's not recovering as well as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's rallying around 2.78%. Ethereum 2.26, so it's a little bit lagging, a little bit behind. Neutral at 47.90. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, no double bottom here. It looks a little bit weird, but we have that strong bullish divergence for a potential rally. We are getting above the 20 moving average, just like with Bitcoin. And again, targeting that moving up to 3,158. Neutral on the RSI at 48.94. That means on the RSI, if we're just trading with it, we could go either way. Last thing we have is bullishness. There is some hidden bearish divergence starting to develop here, just like with Bitcoin. And that hidden divergence, again, going to put pressure on the price, right? And I'm just going to double check here. 1291, 1360. Yeah, so definitely going slightly higher here on the MACD. And again, hidden divergence, going to put pressure on the price. We're still above the 20. We're rejecting lower areas of value. And the thing is that we could still come up to this resistance zone, right, at 3,158 and still have hidden bearish divergence. And then is when we're going to see that it might trigger, right? So for now, it's putting pressure, but we could certainly see it trigger at this level because we're going to be at a resistance with some bearishness overhead, right? So let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, divergence, right? Hidden bearish, moving down. Nothing bullish afterwards. That's why I didn't like the double bottom here, because here on the 1 hour was not as clear and as evident as when we had it with Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, we had the advantage that we had the double bottom with strong bullish divergence. Here, we didn't have anything bullish. Now, we have created some hidden bullish from here to here, right, on Ethereum. And what that tells us is that, yeah, there is a possibility that the market rallies still. And yes, we got above the 20, and we're still trying to continue on the movement up. However, every time that we're moving up here, at least on this portion, right, we are coming higher here on the price, but we are coming lower on the MACD, right? So that tells us that we are looking at some strong bearish divergence developing here, and that could start to put a little bit more pressure on the price. But I do believe ultimately Ethereum is going to follow Bitcoin. So we looked at Bitcoin. We determined that Bitcoin is bullish for now. And that's what we have to go on. Now, if you enjoy the content again, make sure you hit the like, you hit the bell, you hit the sub, right? This is So Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. Again, a pleasure being here with you guys today for this short video. Remember that all the information that is provided on this channel is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Again, quick market update. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this quick market updates. That's going to be all for tonight. For today, sorry. I'll catch you again later tonight for another edition of So Crypto. We'll be going live, and until then.